You're listening to Soap Dirt, the latest in television entertainment news.
Hey, General Hospital fans, I've got your early edition spoilers for November 11th through the 15th. We're going to see Willow busted, Lulu waking up, and looks like Sam's autopsy results should be in. It's Belinda from Soap Dirt, and as we always do on early edition day, we're going to talk about what's going on the rest of this week to set the scene for those spoilers for next week. If you're not following us, please reach down, click that subscribe button. Let's dive into what's coming on Wednesday, November 6th. So Dante has a talk with Sonny and Olivia. The spoilers read like it's them together, but it could be two different conversations. Hopefully it's them together. And Dante's just asking, what happens to my family? And if you think about it, Dante's family has been his son Rocco, Sam, and then Sam's two kids, and they are all about to be ripped apart. I mean, obviously he and Rocco will be together, but Scout is over with Drew. Danny is going to be with Jason, and no word where he's going to be living with Danny. And it's like Dante is losing a lot more than just Sam, and Rocco is too. And really the kids are too. So this is a super complicated, messy, sad situation. Carly goes to Brennan for help. She wants to know what the hell that Sidwell is doing in Port Charles when the WSB is supposed to be looking for him. They know he landed in Miami. So the last 60 seconds or so of Tuesday's General Hospital were absolute fire. We had Willow taking a ride on the Drew. I mean, I think they did it that way. That's my theory. Good shot for the nanny cam. And also so that there's no way that Michael can misread the situation as Drew taking advantage of Willow when she was the one leading the charge there. That, and then Sidwell and his guys coming in and dragging Sasha out. And I thought it was interesting that he said, tell Sasha's mother, I want my diamonds. I don't think Carly knows at that point. I was racking my brain. There's no reason that Carly knows at this point that Holly is Sasha's mom, but as soon as she talks to, Jason, it's all going to come out. So I'm sure she's going to reach out to him and obviously reach out to Brennan because Sidwell is a bad guy. Anna has some grave news to deliver, and already Holly has run to Robert because her room was wrecked, and I'm assuming that Anna is going to talk to Robert, and her take on this is Holly cannot be counted on to do the right thing, as in turn over the diamonds to save her daughter, and Robert is ranting at Holly on Wednesday, can't or won't. Neither works for me, as in she can't give him the diamonds or she won't give him the diamonds. Sonny has the diamonds, and maybe he already took him to his guy, the guy who's moving him, all the mob guys. I know a guy, right? She only had the one that she kept. Last I saw, she hung into one and he had all of the others. Portia and Isaiah have a talk in the doctor's lounge, and I wonder if it's about the autopsy results, about Lulu's prognosis. Things are definitely looking up. And Michael is back over at the Q house looking for Willow. If you remember, he was talking to Carly, and then Christina called, doing her little, everything is about me monologue. And he rushed over to the chapel, and then he's back at the house and he's looking for Willow. Well, she was doing the bada bing upstairs. He's asking BLQ if she's seen her, and he is suspicious. He is going to watch the video on the nanny cam, and he is going to know. Meanwhile, Willow is crying and tells Drew, this can never happen again. It's a horrible mistake that no one can ever know about. But guess what? Michael is going to know about it. Thursday, November 7th, Alexis and Sonny have an emotional talk. He comes over to see her at her house. And of course, she is in the process of planning Sam's funeral. Dante was preferring that she would handle it. He's just feeling overwhelmed. And Alexis, of course, is overwhelmed as well. Nancy Lee Grant is doing some really solid work with this material. Jason delivers his terms, and I don't know if this is about the Sidwell thing or something. The coffee warehouse he works at, it's going to be going boom by the end of the week. So we'll see how that all ties in. Anna is very skeptical, and obviously it is about Holly and Sidwell and everything that is going on there. And Lucas opens up to Brad. He is just so upset about Sam dying after he did the surgery on her. And again, I doubt it's his fault. I do think there's foul play at work. We'll find out more soon. And Brennan worries that Carly is not safe because of Sidwell's threats. He knew exactly who she was. You know, he knows that she is the ex of the local mobster. He's done his homework and was involved with Jason, but he didn't want her because he didn't need her. He needed Sasha because she's the leverage. And I saw some people in the comments asking, how would Sidwell know that Sasha is Holly's daughter? I don't know. He's got spies. He has people in town because we saw that he had somebody trying to kill Isaiah. So I just think he's had somebody in town with their ear to the ground because word has been spreading about her. We'll see. Friday, November 8th, Holly is rebuffed. She is rejected. It may be about Robert. It may be, about the Sidwell thing. Maybe she tries to go talk to Sidwell and tries to use her charms to get him to forget about the diamonds and just, settle for her. I don't think he is going to do that. He wants his diamonds. Sonny said, I think they were worth about $100 million. Rick heads over to see Anna on Friday. That should be interesting. And Brooke, Lynn Quartermain, and Chase make a big decision. Is it... they had already talked about wanting to make a baby, so we'll see what this decision is. Tracy and Cody put their heads together for some strategizing, and it seems like it's either about that sanctuary ranch he wants or about Drew, but things are about to get so much worse for Drew. He's going to be busted in such a spectacular way. And I don't know the timing of General Hospital in terms of like election day with Drew being that congressional candidate with this simmering sex scandal about to blow up. And Jason is called down to the PCPD on Friday. Maybe it's about the warehouse going boom. And then the following week, November 11th through the 15th. So this is an interesting spoiler. Port Charles mourns the loss of one of its own. So we know Sam's funeral is soon, so maybe it is her funeral, or maybe somebody else is going to die. I am wondering if Holly is going to meet her maker because she swindled Sidwell. Her daughter Sasha's life is at risk. Maybe Holly will do the decent thing as a mom for once in her life and sacrifice her own happiness to save Sasha. Dante is really struggling, but trying to be present for his son and for Sam's kid, and everything shifts. Lulu is waking up soon. It's going to be a miracle, but the timing is so wonky because he is so devastated about losing the woman he loves and just proposed to. And then the woman is waking up who still loves him because she thinks it's 2020. And it's really good writing, I think. General Hospital is other than Sam's death being so horrible, and I know a lot of people are mad about it. I'm mad about it, but otherwise the writing is really good. It's on fire right now, much like Jason's warehouse. And Lucas, of course, is just sick over losing Sam after he did her surgery, couldn't revive her, all that. So the autopsy results hopefully will give him some peace of mind. If it's foul play somehow, obviously he wouldn't like that, but it would at least exonerate him. The worst thing, I think, for Lucas would be if the autopsy results come back inconclusive. Sidwell is going to be on the receiving end of anger and targeting by the local WSB, the PCPD, and the local mob boss. Is Sidwell going to make it out of Port Charles alive with or without those diamonds? We'll see. Willow is busted on her twist with Drew. The nanny cam caught them. Michael knows. The question is he going to blow up at them right away, or is he going to hold off until after Sam's funeral out of respect for someone he cares about? And do you guys remember? I am pretty sure that when Michael and Willow hooked up, when they cheated. It was back during the whole Chase and Sasha weirdness thing. I think it was 2020. I'm pretty sure that when Willow and Michael did the deed behind Chase's back, that it was in the nursery that time too. Now, there is no baby in the nursery this time. It looks like it's been converted into more of a playroom, but I swear it was the same room. Maybe that's the go-to nookie room at the mansion.
Thank you for being a loyal listener. Follow us wherever you get your podcast, because you don't want to miss the next episode. Soap Dirt is on all the major podcast platforms, including Apple Podcast, Spotify, iHeartRadio, and more.